Hello, I'm Lieutenant General Todd Semonite, 54th Chief of Engineers, and we're on the road again, and today we're in Folsom, California at an unbelievable project. Behind me is a new control structure that I'm going to have our team talk about here in a minute, but this is about a $985 million project in totality, about $600 million of construction, and it was delivered at the way we need to deliver projects in the Corps of Engineers. With me is one of the men responsible for that, the project director, David Thomas. David, talk to our team a little bit about what did you build here and what's the relevance of this massive structure?
So as you know, the purpose of the Corps' mission is flood protection, flood control. So behind us is the old dam that the Corps of Engineers built in the 1950s. The technology at the time was good, populations have increased around the dam, and now we have mass population that we need to protect. There were 3 floods in Sacramento, California in the last 20 years. So the Corps got the mission from Congress to build another dam to save Sacramento region. So behind us is the dam that the Chief of Engineering of Sacramento District Republican has designed for us. But how the purpose really works is behind us is a large body of water that is the watershed's the size of Delaware. So when the water comes through the system, the main dam could flood Sacramento. So what we're doing, we're designed this to evacuate the dam, the reservoir behind us, because these tailor gates are 50 foot lower than the main dam. So therefore we can lower elevation of the lake itself 50 feet. So with that, Chief, with that concept of simultaneous equation, plus the water control manual that was established in the 1950s with the main dam has been revamped. Now we're going to use the 2 dams together as a simultaneous equation.
Okay. So, Rick, you're the Chief of Engineering for the district. As David said, you've done a phenomenal job doing this, but building something this size in the amount of time on schedule is very complicated. Talk to us about some of the engineering issues you had here.
So, I'll hit on a couple of those, kind of the physical ones. So taking the water with these lower gates and getting it back to the river down this long chute and making sure we could dissipate the energy as it went in kind of perpendicular to the main channel. So that was a big challenge. We used some state-of-the-art energy dissipators on the downstream side of this. So that was a kind of a big design challenge. The other challenge was more of a human resources challenge. So much work in such a short amount of time, design work. We engaged all the different expertise around the Corps. 20 plus districts helped with this, plus the RMC. We even got help from headquarters to do some of this.
Wow.
So yeah, that getting all that together and getting them to work together was huge.
So David, you know, when you're taking a project this size and to be able to deliver it ahead of schedule and below cost is a phenomenal accomplishment. If there was a couple lessons learned or maybe some things that you'd want to share with other Corps leaders on how to do this and other big projects, what would be some big takeaways?
Good question, Chief. I would say the first one, as Rick just alluded to, is we're no longer Fort Apache districts. We're not self-contained. Look out and see what skills you need. Create that troop-to-task model that you're looking for. Ask for help. The worst thing you can do is not ask for help. That's my first. So, as Rick just said, we've used 42 different agencies across the United States to help us in this project. We're no longer Fort Apache. Number 2, what kind of skill sets do you need on the job at different components or different points in time? So, I'd ask you to put the trailer set for construction, put everybody in it. People don't have the luxury to come and go as they want. That's the contracting officer, that's the council, that's the project manager, engineers, project engineers, and quality assurance folks, all in one trailer. So we all hit the same mission set.
So I've been really impressed out here. I even understood that there was another federal agency that was looking at how to do things right and actually sent a private company out to say, what does right look like in federal construction? And actually use this project as one of the models of how to do things right. So I'll tell you, I will end with this. It's not necessarily just great engineering. It's not great project management. It's not great concrete and steel. There's one thing on this project that really made this thing a big success. The entire team, all the people standing here, you can't deliver the program with the success without everybody pulling the load. Under over 5 years ahead of schedule and over $140 million below the cost. And it's all about our teammates stepping up and being a world-class organization. The bottom line is we're Army strong. Army strong.